Greetings and blessings, everyone. How y'all doing, man? Just an update. I'm in my new place here in Palm Bay, Florida. Get ready to embrace what's going to happen ahead. Upcoming on the Tru-Dru show. We get ready to start in 5, 4, 3, 2,
When I was 5, I got
1.
introduced to the rap game. Had to mention young British kid, and I knew my name. Now much older, mature back with a new attitude. Back with much fortitude, and they call me Tru-Dru. Much better than ever, still rocking my stance, man. How many can say they sing right hits and dance, man? I know you hate on me, I could give a damn, man. Be the next best thing to make it break is my plan. And cold as ice, and I'm too cool to be high. Plus I beat all the things you claim you are, but not. Such a brainiac I be, cause I produce this here. Check out everybody, follow how I do that there. Stay fly all the time, now I spread my wings. A man with his own plan, steady doing his own thing. Tell your boss who you roll with that I'm back to reign with lots to gain. So nights are straight off the chain. If you saw what I saw and did what I did, then you've been through it all to be straight off the chain. Real rough, rugged and raw, and give what I give, then you truly are a G and straight off the chain. Hey now shot it to enter from the UK. Can't be true to the game unless you live and work it day to day. Got G's on deck and I'm tired in every way with lots of play.
Cause it took me 5 seconds to find out all this different dope on Megan. And of course they knew about her. I'm not saying that they picked her out. I'm sure it was some sort of accidental, getting together. But maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah, greetings and blessings, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Tru-Dru show. I'm listening to Sista Anjali. She's speaking the truth, the radical home goddess. I'm a subscriber of her page. She speaks a lot of truth. And she's saying basically a lot of stuff I've been trying to tell you guys for such a long, long time about the swirling conspiracy that has been going on. Now, I was talking about it in a smaller way, but now I decided that now I'm going to really talk about it here in my videos. I have no problem with interracial mixing and having interracial relationships, what have you. But I'm going to let you know here from this point on out and tell you how I really feel about it. We as black people are not going to benefit into interracial relationships because a lot of times when we mix and we have mixed children, those same mixed children that we have are going to go back and mix back into the European population, therefore increasing numbers of the European population, therefore increasing our chances of getting wiped out. What you guys don't know, if you watch a lot of these commercials, and I said it in my recent episodes of the Tru-Dru show, I did talk about how the commercials now are actually really trying to force and ram down the Jew conspiracy of mixing the black and the white nations. There's nothing wrong with black and white nations loving each other, but we can love each other in a different way. But then back in the day, you remember race mixing wasn't allowed. Not too long ago, it was not allowed, like 50 years ago. Now all of a sudden, in 2017, you've seen all these commercials that you've seen a white man and a black woman all the time, and you see a black man with a white woman. But most of the time when I look at these commercials, I see more commercials of a black woman with a white man all the time. And I'm not going to lie, it's getting very ridiculous. And in real life, I see a lot of it happen. I see a lot of white men that are laying down with non-white women. Why is it now all of a sudden that so many white men are picking up a whole bunch of non-white women? Now, I'm going to explain to you because some of you guys don't understand what I'm really saying about this and why am I saying it's wrong. Because at the end of the day, when you keep on mixing, it's going to get confusing. And not only that, the black nation is not going to have any strength in numbers. And the lower our strength in numbers, the more difficult it's going to be for the black nations. If we look at it, people like Donald Trump and all of them can keep on oppressing us like they have been doing. See, what you don't understand that's been going on lately in the news, Donald Trump, people like in Donald Trump's foray that is in his party that support Donald Trump are worried. They're getting scared and worried about them being a minority in the United States of America. But in places like the United Kingdom, they don't have to worry about that because in the United Kingdom, race mixing is at an alarming rate. You have a lot of black men that are laying down with white women, a lot of black women that are laying down with white men. And the mixed race population in the United Kingdom is a lot larger than the black nations in the UK. The black nations in the UK is very small. We're probably I could say an estimated 15 to 25%, or maybe even 35% of most of the population. whites are still the highest population. Then you have the mixed population that is much higher than the black population. And the mixed population always goes back to the white population. Go look at the fiance movie, like these little shows that they have about fiancés and wives and all that in the United Kingdom. And you're going to see a lot of the majority of the people who are mixed are mixing with the white. Like the women that are mixed, like she'll have usually, but most of the time when you see the girls or the males that are mixed, their father's usually white. Why is that? Explain this to me. Why do you have so many children that have white fathers? Explain that to yourself. You got a lot of even actresses that are here in the United States that have white fathers. I can give you an example. Lauren London has a white father that's from the UK. Tammy Townsend, who's a great actress that can sing, her father's from the UK and he's a white man. And I mean, I can keep on going. You got Tracy Ellis Ross, whose father's a white man. I can keep on going and going and going and going. And this girl, Meghan Markle, that y'all keep on talking about that is in the UK, her father's white. And what is she going back with? A white kid. So this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. You guys are going to call me racist because I'm speaking the truth and I'm saying that what is going on. But we as a black nation, we're dying out because we're committing genocide with our own people. Like I said, there is nothing wrong with mixing together as different people of different colors. But at the same time, when you look at it in real life, the European nations are really more benefiting than we are. We're not getting that benefit out of it. All we're doing is being wiped out. Little by little, we're slowly being wiped out. And in case you guys don't know, the Bible actually talks about the 144,000. And now when I think about it, I know exactly what they were talking about in the 144,000 in the nation of the children of Israel. What's going to happen is, I think that the race mixing is going to go so far out of control to the point where the majority of people are probably going to be Europeans and everybody else is going to be wiped out because the Asians are doing it, the Latinos are doing it, and other nations are doing it. Even the Indian nations, they're all mixing out into Europeans. So they're going to all wipe out, and then it's going to be only 144,000, only 144,000 black people that'll be left. That'll be the chosen people. Because you got to remember, God chosen people are supposed to be the closest to pure. That means both people of black parentage. Both your parents are black. It's not one black parent and one white parent, or one black parent and one parent of a different nation. It has to be both in the same nation. If you guys read the Bible carefully, it'll explain to you that both your parents need to be black. I'm not imposing any racism. I'm not a racist person because most of my fans are not of black descent. Most of my fans are white, Asian, and different nations because I love and respect people of different nations, and I want us all to come together and get along. But what I'm trying to explain to you that we're in a changing society, and what's going on is the more we continue to genocide ourselves out, the more we're going to cease to exist. I'm just letting you guys know that now. We're going to have no strength, no unification, no flavor, nothing's going to happen. And Sister Anjali was explaining that in the video, and I was just watching the video, and she's exactly saying the same stuff that I've been talking about. Cynthia G's been saying stuff that I've been saying for years, that we continue to mix, and then we have mixed children, and our mixed children go back with white, and then we're gone. We're wiped out. It's genocide. It is a way of genocide. And if you guys don't know, it is a conspiracy of race mixing. It's a conspiracy. It's been set up to destroy the black nation for years because they figured out if they can't destroy us one way, they'll find another way to destroy us and wipe us out. Another thing I want to talk about in my topic today, the Tru-Dru show, also is about with the health care that's going on for the children. According to Donald Trump, he's getting ready to change the health care system. He's still trying to get him and the Republican people in his Republican Party are trying to alter the health care system to where a lot of children now are being left out and can't get health care. And if you guys have been watching the news and keep an eye on what's been going on, it's been a lot of things that's been
apart from the state, Andrew V. Harrison was born in England, UK, to a single mother from the Jamaican into becoming a man without my daddy by my side. She did all that she can, always looking out for me with help from grandma's hand. She took me with her when I was about 4.5 to the USA in Brooklyn, New York, ghetto. Life was rough and my stepdad made it work. He usually looked at my tail when he's off from work. My stepbrother was kind of a jerk at first week, but then he started playing out in the streets. Days in the 80s had very many perks, more chicks, big leader, damn sucker jerk. Now hold on as I take you further on this journey. In the space of my album, in my diary. You see, I make it, I'll break it, I'ma do my thing. If I have to, I'm gonna eat a trap or something. Life is so damn difficult, but I won't give up. Devil got me on the go, yeah, I ain't gonna be stuck. I'm gonna make it, or break it, which way do I go? Got against mine, yo, I'm not stopping from blow. Got my blessings every day, yeah, I know I must choose. I got nothing to lose, so I'ma pay my dues. Making daughter young age of 1987, as my true brother's born. I helped fed him, my stepdad wasn't around much, too busy with that cash rush. I never really settled like the later mama had enough. Moving, blowing forward in 1992. I was in my teens trying to be proper and cool. Most fellas didn't like me, I was hated by bitches. Also I did some dancing, which made me look ridiculous. Should you junior high, you look for 1993. Such a skinny little kid and some pigs that I be. As time moved on, I was the same in high school. My mother was a deadbeat. I started acting a fool. Took the rap game serious in 1995. From the record with my homeboys from junior high. Now make way in Palm Bay, yeah, nothing happened. Got one more verse left to go here. Witness rap, it's either make it or break it. I'ma do my thing. If I have to, I'm gonna eat a trap or sing. Life is so damn difficult, but I won't give up. Devil got me on the go, yeah, that ain't gonna be stuck. I'm gonna make it or break it, which way it will go. Got to get mine, yo, I'm not stopping for bro. Count my blessings every day, yeah, I know I must choose. I got nothing to lose, so I'ma pay my dues. Graduated 9-7 and it made me feel good. Now fast forward 7 years, I'm in the ATL hood. Representing 98, then came back in the 1. And now it's 2000, and if I shot it, my time has come. Fresh out the kitchen, shot it like never before. The Tru-Dru got the hits that you're so damn raw. The haters take cover, look out over your shoulder. Cause I'm back with a vengeance from the industry over. Got the flow so sick, spit my hits in the slab. West Prime indicating I can feel my rap. Making and breaking both is what I chose. Right here, so like you wanna move your toes. No more living in the streets and wearing the same clothes. Lay money, more money, you know how the rest goes. Get my life back together and continuing shows. Where I'm just really strong, buster, I was born to blow. It's either make it or break it, I'ma do my thing. If I have to, I'm gonna eat a trap or sing. Life is so very difficult, but I won't give up. Devil got me on the go, yeah, I ain't gonna be stuck. I'm gonna make it or break it, which way do we go? Got to get mine, yo, I'm not stopping for bros. Count my blessings every day, yeah, I know I must choose. I got nothing to lose, so I'ma pay my dues.
Reevaluating themselves better and really have an open mind to possibilities of greater things for mankind and for also for the next coming generation.
We can do a lot. Yeah, we could do a lot better than what we're doing, but it's like we're letting other nations control and decide our fate.
But it's like y'all. But it's not only that. Andrew, they feel like they're so set in their ways that they can't look beyond the whole concept of what they already portray. They can invent. They can increase it more by looking more into it, giving it opportunities for possibility, without having to change the whole community just to do that.
But we're doing a lot of swirling. That's killing us. That's committing genocide.
Swirling, yes, but then no, because you're gonna still need mixture, because the possibility of not having no one mix makes it feels that racism should come back. If that makes sense.
But if you look in the United Kingdom, you have more mixed people than black people.
It's how people take knowledge and how people portray knowledge and how they acknowledge things. If we don't have mixture at a degree, not
we should
to say that we need everyone mixed out.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
We don't need no black.
We don't want to go out of control.
We don't need, because the other race can't hold us down. I'm not being hurtful and not saying that they're not strong enough or not saying that they're not worthy enough. White people do bestow a great responsibility on the population of the black race, being that we are a strong race. Not saying that Spanish is not strong, not saying that Asian is not strong, not saying Puerto Rican, every other nationality, what is similar to black is not strong. The thing is, to me, is that how I acknowledge it, not saying, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion, how I foresee it, Andrew, is the fact that that we help lead the race to great newer things, of possibility of looking into possible of newer, greater things.
Because we're a great, powerful nation as a group of black people.
Exactly.
We are strong people. We are powerful people. We are the originators of society. So we have to be the ones that actually take charge and continue to lead and continue to move everybody forward. But if we continue to allow ourselves to get trampled on and stepped on, how are we supposed to make any
But
progress?
that is part of our whole concept of who we are. We're gonna go through such hardship. That's why I say that. You get what I'm saying? Now do you get that concept of why I say we have to be a solid race still here with every individual of the other nationalities and a mixed race?
Right,
Because of that. You get what I'm saying?
right.
Because white people ain't gonna hold it all down by themselves. Puerto Rican ain't gonna hold it all down by themselves. Spanish, no, I mean Asians not gonna hold it all by themselves. They're all gonna fall apart, and everyone's gonna try to attack everyone. We also help keep the stability that the white people know that is still here. We help them look into things in a better light and possibility of greater things. Not saying that they don't have their own perspective of how they
Because everybody does. Everybody
themselves.
has their own way of seeing things,
Excuse me.
making things creative and making things happen.
Yes, but see, it's the thing is that if they don't look into our whole perspective of what we've been through and the hardship of our life, and
They're watching If Loving You Is Wrong on TV.
if they don't look into our whole perspective of what we go through, how we live, the hardship that we have to deal with, the responsibility of to deal with it and not over make us go crazy and try to kill people and act ballistic because of the stress and the pressure they put on us to drill us for more acknowledgement of stuff that they already know. It's not like they don't know it, they already know it.
Exactly.
They don't give themselves the opportunity and the time and the motivation to really evaluate themselves in a better light, instead of having to always come after us for everything.
Try to steal everything from us or try to replace it and do all that
It's
stuff.
stealing. It's trying to enhance it in a uplifting way
Or
for
change
them
it.
to
Yeah.
a systematic way that they can get the understanding of how they can foresee and move around in life and get it more as a systematic way that everyone can share with it. You get what I'm saying? It's not just us ourselves. They want to share it with everyone. And then turn around and still throw it back in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is not going to excel the race. That is going to eliminate the race to a level of structure. Meaning that it ain't going to advance if we continue just to do the same thing for years and on. Eventually, what they don't understand, Anju, is that we're still living in a galaxy. There's other galaxies around us. The problem is, understand this, Anju, a galaxy in contact with another galaxy is called a concursion. And the problem with we fail to not acknowledge that because it's not in our face, or it's not next door, or it's not down the street, or probably it's not even on Earth, is that they don't look into those things and take it in consideration. So probably we should really start evaluating and start really open our possibilities of saying we're already intelligent. Let's accept. You get what I'm saying? God gave us the acknowledgement to move forward with knowledge. He didn't tell us to just sit there and look at everyone and let's fight with each other for the next centuries, the next generation, the next millennium, because that's the same thing we do. Our persona of how we see ourselves is a systematic way. And it always will be a systematic way.
And we got to stop that primitive behavior.
If we don't give ourselves that opportunity.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? If we don't give ourselves that possibility, if we don't give ourselves that
You
opportunity.
don't got nothing in the stove, do you?
Yes. Oh, shoot.
But anyways, to cut this short, what my brother is basically trying to say is that we have to really come together and to really evaluate what we're doing as a nation of people. if we're gonna come up with solutions instead of us fighting against each other, we all gotta present different ideas. We're all gonna have our own opinions on different things. We all gotta combine our ideas and find an ethical, smart way in how we're gonna carry out these solutions. Because at the end of the day, we can be systematically replaced and eliminated. Now, the next issue I wanted to talk about is my situation, my progress since I've moved in. Now, I'm working on a solution to the problem that I had with our property manager that I got us thrown out and we're in this different apartment here. And now we're starting to do some different things. We're getting ready to set some things up and put it into the movement. Now, I'm going to talk to to different people. I'm just going to keep it a little secret and what's going to happen, but I'm going to make the big announcement as soon as it takes place. Because I already know at the end of the day it's going to be his story against my story. But so far, the owner and the property manager are now in big trouble because we just got a letter back from them saying that they put everything into default from what the deal that they had with us, the contract that they had with us. And also, it's been really rough for me to be getting work. I've been going around looking for jobs. So I ended up having to apply at McDonald's, apply at Checkers, and apply at the smaller little jobs. So now I'm going to do everything I can to see if I can get myself together and get work. I got an interview tomorrow. I hope you guys will wish me luck. Let's see what we can do. Try and see if we can get this movement going again. And an announcement to all you guys in my crew, the Emperahz Squad crew. I've been trying to tell you guys that big things have been happening in music, and you guys have not been answering or responding back to my posts on Facebook. I tagged you all in my Facebook posts. None of you guys have not been answering. So I take it that you guys are not interested in the music game, and I apologize that it's been taking me so long. It's been taking so long for me to hit you all back on the status of what's been going on as far as the money wise, because money hasn't been coming in, because I've had the same situation as the model Blair Adair Griffin has went through. She has a bachelor's degree, she's well educated, and she has experience, and at the same time she was having trouble finding work. She couldn't get a job, and despite the fact that she had her bachelor's degree and all this experience that she had and all this education she had. And it being that she's African American, I can understand why she was going through that. And now me being a person of color, being an African American myself, you know what I'm saying, I have experience, I have education, and in this area where I live in called the Trap State, which is Brevard County, Florida, it's been very, very difficult for me to find a job. I've been applying everywhere, and I got experience working, I got a lot of experience, and I am well educated and everything. But at the end of the day, it's just been really hard for me to get a job. So now I'm going to try and see if I can work. Maybe if I have to work in a nursing home, that's what I got to do to make less money. But I'll do whatever I have to do to get myself on my feet so I can keep on doing this music thing, because music thing is where it's really at. I've been getting a lot of serious tension in the music. And by the end of next month, and the end of December, which is coming up around the corner, because we're at the end of November, we had a great Thanksgiving, all this stuff to date you guys. Thanksgiving was fun. I did all the cooking. If you guys look at my video on my Instagram videos, Instagram is instagram.com/official Tru-Dru is one word, OFFICIALTRUDRU. You can see that I was cooking some jerk chicken, some mac and cheese, some honey coated baked turkey. I also made some roast beef. I mean, I was just throwing down, so people liked my cooking. They said it was great. I'm getting ready to do some stuff for Christmas as well. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to see if we can make some lasagna or whatever we can throw that on. But a lot of stuff's been going on, man. I know that it's been a short update, and I appreciate my brother for being a guest on my show. I'm hoping that we can work out the kinks that it looks like he just almost set something on fire in the kitchen. I'm hoping we can fix and get rid of that smoke. Why don't you see if you can open the door or something? But we're getting ready to do some new stuff, and I'm gonna evaluate some more what's going on. And Empire didn't have a new episode last week, but we have a new episode. We're working on new things. We're working on trying to better the show. It's just that we're going through a lot of personal issues right now. A lot of things are going on, and they're really trying to shut us down here. These racist Neanderthals are doing everything they can to keep me down. So what I gotta do is actually, I'm gonna take it up a notch. Because this property manager the other day, I don't know if I told you, he yelled at me, disrespected me, and made me clean up the same mess that the Hurricane Irma left behind, all the water in the floor, and I almost got electrocuted. So what I'm getting ready to do now is to take legal action on this guy. I'm gonna report it, and I'm gonna make sure everybody who should know. So I got videos on YouTube that's showing me cleaning up and stuff like that. Little clips of what I went through and all the struggle that I went through that's been going on since I came back to Brevard County, Florida. So at the end of the day, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this next episode of Tru-Dru Show. We got new stuff coming out. And all you rappers and all you MCs and all you singers, I've been telling you guys that we're getting ready to do some new stuff. So we're getting ready to put together some new music. And I'm looking forward to doing some stuff with y'all. If not, I'll just do it on my own and do what I got to do because I'm getting a lot of attention right now. And people are saying I need to just go ahead and do what I got to do. Because when I move to the ATL and go back, it's no turning back, my friends. Alright, it's another episode and we out. These are my final thoughts. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's all about us keeping strong and keep moving forward. We gotta learn how to be prepared for when worse comes to worse. Because as you can see, there's a lot of ridiculous stuff that's going on in our government. We're in an uncaring world where nobody gives a damn. It's all about a united racist white America that is trying to destroy the nation and divide us apart. We got to come together with the good white folks and the good people of all other nations, and we all got to work against the greater evil in order to make a solution. See me, I'm not gonna let the fact that I can't get a job due to the fact that I have great education status and I have experience into the workforce. Just because of all these things that are my little obstacles in the way, it doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. Because if I have to work at a lower job and work at Checkers or work at McDonald's or work at some lower fast food job, that's what I'm gonna do. Even though I'm sick still and I'm recovering from my high blood pressure, heart failure, kidney disease that I got going on. Hopefully I'll be able to get myself to a better position. But as of right now, I'm trying to get my teeth fixed, trying to get everything fixed for myself and get everything going so that way I could be in a better position so I could be in a higher plane. You know what I'm saying? I have to be above all this foolishness. You guys, whatever you have to do to fix things, fix it. We all in the struggle together. No man is an island. If one man was an island, we'd all fail. We'd already failed and blow up already. It'll be worse than the Hiroshima thing that's going on and the Fukushima and all that stuff that's happening. And what we got to start doing now, we cannot let the government dictate who we are, where we're going, and what direction that we are going to face. And we have to keep being strong, be a united team, be a united force. That's why I'm going to start making a lot of music that's going to be about like what Peter Tosh was talking about, what Tupac was talking about, what Bob Marley was talking about, and all these other artists that we listen to that's in hip-hop, R&B, and different genres of music. We got to start facing the reality head on and stop being afraid of what's going to happen to us. I mean, I got to give Corey Feldman his props. He's coming against a greater force like these people that molested him and Corey Haim back in the day when they were younger. You know the guys from the Lost Boys? I was supposed to talk about this a long time ago because I said it was so sad. I've heard about this when I was little because I'm a fan of the movie The Lost Boys. It's one of my most favorite horror movies of all time. And also, I was a fan of Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson was innocent. He didn't touch anybody. Even Corey Feldman can vouch for that. Corey Feldman can vouch for that. Even Corey Haim could. Because they both also hung out with Michael Jackson. They knew him when they were little. And it's sad because the reason why Corey Haim is not around today is because he overdosed on drugs and he went through so much. But what you don't know is that the Lost Boys actor and Lucas Starr has been molested by likely Charlie Sheen. The guy who says, "I'm winning." Same guy.
Taz Taylor, True Emperahz collabo, Interstellar.
We got pedophiles out here in Palm Bay.
Let me tell you about me. Poor nigga from the UK island. When I turned 85, I wanted to get realer than you would say, man. Rap music was my plan. Used to sing and dance. Was a geek at school. Mama only in my life. Told up for the pain and strife. Everything gonna be alright. Get shit together in the household. Work hard and go and do more shows. Gotta do my shit. Gotta get my life together. Try to make my life better. Make more than cheddar. I'm so interstellar. Hit you hardcore. Nothing can be better. Sitting chillin' with my brand new coconut sweater. You try to fuck with me, I lay it ass, get you wetter. I'm so interstellar, got you higher than astronaut. Bring you down to psycho now. Call my show, you what you got. I'm so interstellar, got you higher than an astronaut. Bring you down to psycho now. Come, I'll show you what I got. Real shit right now. I'ma set this fucking bitch here right now. None of the type now. I'ma let niggas know that I hit the mic now. Bad motherfucker nigga on the mic. I'ma hit this shit here right. Every single day and night. My shit so motherfucking tight. Keep real to the motherfucking game. Y'all niggas ain't talking that shit. Real motherfucker on the microphone and I'm so damn dope and legit. I'll be the shit. Y'all niggas best get. Y'all niggas I be the realest on the set. Hardcore when I get that wet. Don't you know man, that's the best bet. True motherfucking Drew. Y'all niggas see me coming through. Real nigga in the microphone, so motherfucking dope coming out the blue, that's true. I'ma get your boo. Don't give a fuck about you. Hit you hard with the 1 and 2. Freestyle nigga in a coming through. I'm so interstellar, get you higher than an astronaut. Bring you down to psycho now. Come, I'll show you what I got. I'm so interstellar, get you higher than an astronaut. Bring you down to psycho now. Come, I'll show you what you got. Be the realest ass nigga. Don't give a fuck about niggas. Real motherfucking nigga on the mic. I'ma show you how this shit ride. Riding this motherfucking shit. Real motherfucking niggas in this bitch. True motherfucking DRU. Come through my true Emperahz crew. I'm so interstellar, get you higher than an astronaut. Punk ass nigga, shit that you not. Come, I'll show you what I got. I'm so interstellar, get you higher than an astronaut. Brainier than a psycho now. Come, I'll show you what I got. Ain't worried about none. Ain't worried about none. Ain't worried about none. Ain't worried about none. Don't give a fuck about you or your motherfucking crew. And if you want to step 2, I hit you under my fucking 2 with a 1-2 in your motherfucking crown. Lay you in your dome. Come in your motherfucking home and let it know it's on. Coming strong, so motherfucking real. Know the motherfucking deal. With the real fucking shit coming out my motherfucking grill. I'm so interstellar, get you higher than an astronaut. Brainier than a psycho now. Come, I'll show you what I got. I'm so interstellar, get you higher than an astronaut. Brainier than a psycho now. Come, I'll show you what I got. Yeah, yeah. Future star.